Alright, I'm going live. Alright. This is exciting. I've been wanting to make a series out of this game for a while now. This is my car in my career. Anyway, welcome guys to the legendary 2005 Black Edition of Need for Speed Most Wanted. This game, in my opinion, is an absolute legend. More legendary than Underground 2. And that says something. This game, I spent nearly 5 years looking for and couldn't find a copy of it. So I got it on Steam. Absolutely the greatest investment I have ever made. Now, I am live streaming this because my recording device absolutely refuses to record this game, but the live streaming software doesn't. So I thought, why not just live stream the game? I'm going to make a new alias just for the sake of making this series. This game, as I said, is legendary. For those of you that don't know the game, I'm just going to start it and let you guys see. That car right there. That's not my car. I don't have that car in my other career. But you'll see, this car means a lot in this game. And when I say a lot, I mean a lot. Game status. I didn't know you could do that. You learn something new every day. Anyway, let's jump into this. Now, before I go any further, you can mod this game if you're on PC, but the mods just replace certain cars with others. So I do have a mod. This car actually came out in, I believe, 2011 or 2012. And because this is a game from 2005, this car isn't in it. But I'm on PC, so I modded it. This car replaces the Porsche Carrera GT. So I can go through and you will not see the Porsche Carrera GT anywhere. Because that car is in this game. But not anymore for me because I had replaced it with Koenigsegg CCX. So don't be alarmed that it's not there. As the series continues, you'll see more cars getting replaced with newer or better cars because I'm constantly finding mods. After I complete this game for you guys, I will be moving on to the next game in the series, Need for Speed Carbon. Honestly, two of the most legendary Need for Speed games. I love them. Let's just jump into it. I'm going to turn up the audio so you guys can hear the game a little bit better. I love this game so much that I even came prepared with drinks just so I don't have to get up. Present day, challenge from Blacklist rival number 15. That's my car.
How's your car running?
Paper. I need your pink slip. He's dangerous. Be careful, he'll swap paint if he has to.
First I'm gonna take your ride, then I'm gonna take your girl. Get ready for that.
Stay focused. He's rolling on a lot of power, so wait for him to shift first.
That guy right there that you've just seen, his name is Razor. He is evil. Something beyond evil. You will also meet a cop, a bounty hunter by the name of Cross. He will, throughout the game, the further you get, he will start chasing you himself. Throughout the game, you get such a large bounty that you become the most wanted driver, hence the name Need for Speed Most Wanted. And it gets to the point that Cross himself assembles an undercover street racing team just to try to take you down. That's about the point that I'm at in my career. In my career, for those of you that know the game a little bit better, my personal career, I've already beaten up to Blacklist 11. So, and I did something dirty. I turned around and I took Blacklist 13 Toyota Supra and then used that very same car to beat Blacklist number 12. Honestly, evil move. But that's my career, not this.
Hey, there's something wrong with your ride. You left a huge oil slick at the start line. You have to end the race fast.
Did you catch that? That one girl, Mia, she noticed that I left an oil slick at the starting line, meaning there's something wrong with my car. And that's not a good sign. If your car is leaving oil slicks at the starting line of a race, that is very bad. But in this episode, I will for sure take down Blacklist number 15. Just for you guys. Go ahead, speak. This is pure irony. My little sister is currently playing Need for Speed Most Wanted, the 2012 edition. She wanted me to tell you guys that she said hi, but she is currently in my room on my Xbox playing the 2012 edition of Most Wanted, the new one. And that right there is Cross. You'll see why I don't like him soon.
Oh man, did you pick the wrong street to run on? This is a nice car. Gauges, shifter, wheel? Is this all for show, or is there something more I should know about your car? Tear it apart and see if it's street legal. You know, I'd lay odds that it ain't. Get a record down here.
Looks like your racing days are over.
Let me let you in on a little secret. Street racing in Rockport is finished. I've got a beautiful little surprise that's gonna tear you guys apart from the inside out. Now get out of the car.
Attention Patrol Division. Units are in a high-speed pursuit of multiple vehicles, aggressively evading custody. Units in the area directed to clear and head up to provide cover.
Next time, you won't be so lucky.
This is honestly evil. So, for those of you that don't know,
Nice pinstripe.
those of you that don't know, this car right here that we're driving is the rare BMW M3 GTR. That's why this car means so much. And Cross just C'd the side of it. He just ran his C alongside of it and screwed up the car. This dude ends up becoming one of the Blacklist racers. He doesn't have that super wing racing enough. Alright guys, I'll be back in a couple minutes. I have been summoned. Alright guys, I am back. Super sorry. My dad called me upstairs to look at some cars with him. Yeah, so again, I'm sorry about that. Let's see. Where was I? Oh yeah. Being ready to race Ron. Now, as I was saying, this dude does end up becoming one of the Blacklist rivals. I forgot what number, but he's really easy to take down if you got the right car. Honestly, just as long as you don't turn out like me, beating the Blacklist rivals with the previous Blacklist rivals car. That's dirty, but it's fun to do. Well, honestly, I've never really been good at hooking those sharp corners like that. Every single time I crash. The only times I don't is when I use the speed breaker, and even then, I still gotta use nitrous to catch up. Let's see. So also, as I was saying earlier, this game is absolutely amazing. I would recommend it to any Need for Speed fan who hasn't played it. I would recommend it. Because it is an absolute legend. This is what happens in apocalypse driving. Or, not driving, but racing. I crashed. Let's see. I thought that was the way to go. I wasn't paying attention to the map. While I'm at it, do you guys want to see me play more games like this? Or games that like the ones I've been playing, such as SCP Containment Breach. I'm just a little curious, because honestly, I like playing both games, but it's not really about me, because one game I can play on my own time. Or I can play any game on my own time. It's just, what do you guys want me to play? Do you want me to continue the racing games, because I got a ton of those? Or do you want me to move on to something, like keep going with something like the horror games and adventure games?
What did I tell you?
Razor, he shadowed me. I couldn't shake up.
Razor.
Another bolt-on Wonder Boy looking to get
Also, is the audio on the game good? Can you hear the game?
Peel those parts right now.
Bolt on or not, that ride is hot.
Yeah.
Faster than anything here.
You obviously don't know your car, sweetheart.
I know your ride doesn't have a chance.
My 60-footer, quarter mile, whatever you want to throw on the table, smokes anything here, including this pump gas kit car.
Well, then where's your punk money then?
$5 grand. $5 grand. Says my boy'll smoke this clown.
What's your boy have to do with this?
I ain't racing this nobody. And I ain't taking orders from some chick who just rolled onto the scene.
Yeah. This here is the number 15 guy on the Blacklist. You got a lot of rep to earn before you get to run with him.
Thanks for the update. Are we doing this or what?
I got it.
Sorry about that. I had to grab something. That Asian dude that it just showed.
10 grand.
Oh yeah, you want to amp this up? Let's do it right. Yeah, give me the police. We got a couple of guys about to street race down here at the shipyards. You better send the cops right away. Maybe an ambulance too. When he's through with you, I never want to see your face again.
Is my mic on? Yeah, my mic's on. Sorry about me disappearing for a second, or moving the camera down. I was trying to grab something. Yeah, see, Razor's dirty, and he's cocky, and he's got a mouth. I honestly don't like him. He is... out of all the games I've played, and that's a ton, I don't like Razor specifically because he's all talk and no show, is basically what I'm trying to say. Even at the end of the game, he's still easy to beat. That Mustang of his that you drive, total trash. Of course, at the end of the game, he's driving this, and not that Mustang. But by the end of the game, I'll have a better car than this. The only reason I'm trying to get this car back is because it's a rare car. And for those of you that don't know what I mean, you'll see when I say get this car back. And I'm sorry about the whole intro thing here. I forgot that this whole introduction was super long, but it reveals a lot about this story. It reveals why you're trying to beat Razor. Like the new Most Wanted, there's no real reason to be racing the Most Wanted drivers other than to become the Most Wanted driver. This game, there's a reason. This game, there's a very, very big reason. 2 days ago, building reputation, winning races.
Well, look what the underground let loose. Let's see how good you do in the daylight.
Rog. This dude helps you out throughout the game. He helps you out a lot. The dude in that GTO there. The one to my left, with the red vinyl on it. Black and red one. For those of you that don't know, that is the modern take on the Plymouth GTO. Or not the Plymouth, the Pontiac GTO. Honestly, I don't like it. I like the classic GTO, like the Judge, more. But it's a GTO. You can get... I believe that's one of the cars you can pick as your starter car. Of course, I never do. I always choose between the Chevy Cobalt or the Volkswagen GTI, the Golf. Which there is a mod that I can get that will replace the Golf with a KTM. Honestly, there's a mod for any car you possibly want. I found a mod that replaces the Mustang with a Ford F350 Super Duty. It's nuts. Who knows, maybe one of these days during a live stream while I'm setting up the game, I might just show you guys the mod website, so if you get the game, I can show you how to set up mods too. In my opinion, mods are just ways of getting better cars, but at the same time, it's also a way of making the game harder for yourself in certain cases. Like, the mods do replace the cars that it claims with the car that you want. The only problem is that it also replaces the stats from the old car with the new one. Like the CCX, those are universal stats from the racing game that the CCX came from. Or that model of CCX came from. And those stats are way different from the stats on the Carrera GT that it replaces. The Carrera GT is slower and the acceleration isn't as fast. And the handling is nowhere near as good as what the CCX is. But you see that it's changed on it.
Good run. I like your style. Just make sure you watch your back with these guys, alright? See you around.
What's up, poser? I'm glad you're putting it down out there. I really am, because I can't wait to get a crack at that ride. What? Didn't anybody tell you? You gotta put your ride on the line to run against the Blacklist racer, and that is why people aren't stupid enough to do it. I'll be waiting.
as I said, he's cocky. Alright, you've already seen this part of the cutscene. So I can just, I'm gonna just continue talking. Shoot, what was I saying?
I need your pink slip.
Oh yeah, the mods. Maybe I will start showing you guys how to set up mods for these games. It's actually really easy, but
First,
it
I'm gonna
does take
your
time.
ride, then I'm gonna take your girl. Get ready for that.
Hey, stay focused. He's rolling on a lot of power, so wait for him to shift first.
Basically what she's saying there is wait for him to shift. The second you see the car jerk from him shifting, that's when you floor it and you use the nitrous everything. Which is the one problem with muscle cars. The more power, the longer it takes for it to accelerate after a shift, generally. Yeah, that Mustang there, I don't like it. I don't like the way that he set up the body kit. I don't like that car. Now, it's not that I have something against Mustangs. I only have something against certain model Mustangs. I think it was the 2011 model, the one that looks more like a sports car than an actual Mustang. That one, I don't know what they were thinking when they made that car. What else? Honestly, there's so many different models of the Mustang on such cheap. Now that particular model that Razor's driving, I will tolerate that car. That car's a decent one to have. That's when the model started getting the way I like it. Oh, the cops never show up. Oh, wait, yeah, they do. Cops always show up during this race. You can tell because of the beginning cutscene that shows me and Razor on the highway trying to run from the cops while racing.
I'm on top of those racers that trying to lose me. Yeah, I'm in pursuit of multiple speeders.
I'm coming after you, and I just passed you.
Code 3 chase.
And you're probably gonna...
Copy, go ahead.
Status confirmed. Code 3 chase.
As I said, corners, sharp corners, I've never been good at. The only time I ever hook corners like I just did is when I have assistance from another car, such as that cop there. And even then, that's hardly ever. So generally I end up ramming right into the wall. Which sucks. Oh, that one was just a dumb thing to do on my end. Oh, I don't like the car damage is on. I'm gonna have to turn them off. Normally games I like the car damage because I'm always one for damage physics in games. But in this game it's sad to see the car that you worked super hard on and poured tons of money and time into to get wrecked.
Hey, there's something wrong with your ride. You left a huge oil slick at the start line. You have to end the race fast.
There she is, telling me to end the race because of the oil spill. And there it is. So what had happened is Razor cut my oil line. He sabotaged my car just so he could take it. That's not a theory or a conspiracy. They do reveal that in the game.
I knew you weren't Blacklist material.
They do end up uncovering more evidence and revealing that he cut your oil line. I'll show no go, yet I kicked two of the people's cars. I already stomped two of the cars into the dirt.
Hard and flat.
Hey, Mia. Sweetheart. The winner's circle's over here.
Stop! What he had right there was a radio. They tapped into the...
Stops that way, champ.
They tapped into the cop's radio to know when cops show up. Because I don't have a car, I can't get away from them.
The UC thought you were the one. but you're mine now.
Hey, where's your fancy ride?
Who cares? He's not gonna need him where he's going. And they're gonna love you in the big house, baby.
Get in. I heard they didn't have enough on you. Guess it's hard to nail you for street racing when you don't have a ride. Razor set you up. He messed with your car. Gets worse. He's #1 on the Blacklist, and he used your ride to get there. To get back in, you have to become notorious, win races, and build up your bounty. I've hooked you up with a place to lay low in, but first, you gotta get yourself a new ride. Hey Ed, it's Mia. I got a friend coming by. Do me a favor, hook him up? Thanks. I owe you one.
Oh, hey! Thanks for having played Need for Speed Underground 2. We have added some cash to help advance you in your career. Oh wow, I got 40,000 instead of 30,000. Let's see. Yeah, I'll take the Golf. And Golf's got the best stats out of them all. Better top end speed, better acceleration, better handling. I'll take the Golf.
Hey, it's me. Check out your map. Head up to the location I told you about. I'll meet you there.
Oh, see how old this game is? This is back when Singular Mobile was a thing. This car's also got a better launch than the Cobalt. I know that because when I had started a career on my file, on my personal file, not my recording file, I had to start with the Cobalt because I didn't have an underground save file at the time, so I didn't have 40,000, I only had 30. So I didn't have enough to pay for the Golf. So I know that the Golf definitely launches better. Car damage off. Imperial, static, rotate. That works for me. Now see, without car damage, now I can crash the car and it won't show. Which is what I like in this game. Now, if this game had better crash physics, something more like Underground, then I'd be okay with the car damage, but it doesn't. It's got the little basic.
So you found it all right. What do you think? You can store your ride here. Consider it your safe house. You can use it to lie low when your heat gets too high. If you want to take out Razor and get your ride back, you got a lot of work to do. You have to work your way up the Blacklist and take out everyone on the way. As far as they're concerned, you're just working to get back into the Blacklist. Pick the right event, get enough bounty, and you can challenge a ranked racer. Once they're all out of the way,
SL armor.
all over.
Alright then.
Cool? I'll let you get back to business. I'll call you when the time's right. Later.
Next rival, Blacklist 15. Sunny. This here is Sunny. He's dumped a whole lot of cash into his car, and that ride is worked, so don't be fooled, it's a rocket. He does anything he can to get a hold of parts before they hit the street. Alright, so he's a force to be reckoned with. So he is definitely the one that I will be taking out this episode. I will not end this live stream until I beat him. So you guys are going to see a Blacklist driver get taken out. Race events, milestone bounty. Milestone. Got trade paint with 2 cops. End a pursuit in less than 4 minutes. Make one last at least 2. And get clocked at over 80. Alright, so let's go work on the milestones first. Wait, no, let's work on the races, because through the races, I'll end up getting into the milestones, because certain races cops will chase you in. Sorry about the occasional lag. That is actually on my phone, not just you guys. Dude, that spiderweb vinyl you don't unlock until after beating Blacklist 12. I've already unlocked it. It's not as cool. The vinyl right before it is actually much better. Vinyl right before it makes the front half of your car look like the vinyl color and the back half look like the car color. But as it transitions through the front half to the back half, it gives it tiger stripes. And it looks pretty cool. It's really good. I'm not so sure if I'll get copyrighted for this music, so I might want to shut that off. The last thing I want to do is get copyrighted before my friggin' game is, or before I'm even monetized. Shortcut. I've always found it funny about this game. The NPCs hardly ever take the shortcuts unless they're Blacklist racers. And even then, some Blacklist racers don't even take shortcuts. When I was going against Blacklist number 12, you have to beat every Blacklist racer twice in 2 different races. How did that happen? But you have to beat every Blacklist racer in 2 different races. In Blacklist number 12, the first race is a sprint and the second race is a circuit. I found with her, the first lap, she will not take any shortcuts. The second lap, she takes them all. Which is a little nerve-wracking to know that if you screw up even once on the second lap, she'll get you. It's a really bad thing I'm saying on this. I should just let you guys find out on your own. I'm sorry. I'll stop giving you insight to what I've already done. Because I've already done at least half the game by now. Plus, not to mention the time I played it on the Xbox before I moved over to computer and before the whole 5-year wait. But as I was saying earlier during the intro of the game, you guys can say it in the chat, in the comments when the video is uploaded, or if you have a way to contact me privately, then you can do that. Just let me know. Do you guys want me to do more games like this, or games like SCP Containment Breach? Rog, but working your way up the Blacklist. I don't need to do that. That's just telling you what you have to do to get up the Blacklist, which is things that the game tells you when you're looking at a Blacklist member. But I just wanted to know what all you guys want me to do more of, because I do play a very wide variety of games. I've got it all from shooter to racing to adventure, text RPGs. I've got it all. So if there's a specific genre you guys want me to play, by all means, let me know. I'll play it. After all, my channel is for your convenience, not mine. If I want a convenience playing a game, I just gotta hop on my computer or Xbox and play the game. I don't need a YouTube channel to play a game. I do need a YouTube channel if I want to share my games and make people happy with my games. I'm doing. Boom. Clocked in at 129 miles per hour. Basic rules for evading police. I already know how you evade police. Police are pretty easy to evade.
Attention Patrol Northeast. We have a report of a vehicle moving at a high rate of speed heading eastbound on Highway 99. I need a unit to clear and head up that way, please.
There's friggin' fluffing right there. There's a vehicle moving at a high rate of speed. Street racer, what do you expect? I'm also crashing at a high rate of speed and losing control of the front-wheel drive car. How that happens is beyond me, and are those guys seriously still following me? Dude, I already finished the race, yet those guys, the racers, are still following me. Cop. The green indicator leads me to cops, while the yellow one leads me to speed traps. Okay.
Roger, go ahead.
The pursuit PCS that it keeps saying that is toxic state. I gotta tag. Didn't tag one of them. I gotta tag the other one so that I get one of my milestones. Come on, buddy. Oh shoot, there's 3 of them here now. Oh, there's still 2. Dude, these cops are hitting each other. There we go, trade paint completed. Alright, now I can get it going. Yeah, there's 3 cops there. Okay then. So Heat 1, you take on any cops that you just find around the world. Heat 2, they start sending in regular backup every few minutes. The higher the heat level, the more often backup gets sent in. The stronger the units that are sent in, and the more numbers that are sent in. So, for Blacklist number, or not Blacklist number, for heat level 2, they'll be sending in, like, 3 new Civic or undercover units every few minutes. For heat level, for heat level 3, they could be sending in more undercover units than Civic units. And instead of 3 of them, it'll be somewhere around like 4 or 5. Things like that. They just make the game harder with pursuits the longer you keep one up, or the higher your heat level. Why it's generally a good idea to get your heat level as low as possible and keep it there. Boom, take out all 3 at once. That's exactly what I did too. That is what you call a pursuit breaker. Those are really fun to hit, especially when in races, because they don't just take care of the cops, they take care of other drivers. You get stuck in front of a driver who will not get off your tail, and you're in the middle of a race, and there's a pursuit breaker nearby. Tag the pursuit breaker and they'll get taken out by it. By that I mean like slow them down. So did I get both milestones? Oh, all 3 of them right there. Let's see. Dude, I got all 3 milestones right there. That's rare. I hardly ever get all 3 milestones in one pursuit. Alright, let's take on the sprint race? I didn't see what kind of race it is. Yes, it's sprint. You can tell it's up there in the top right corner. If it says percentage, then it's a sprint. If it says percentage, then it's a sprint, toll booth, or speed trap. If it says 2 laps, it's a circuit. If it says 3, it's an elimination. Oh yeah. Wait, no, never mind. I was gonna say if it says percent, it also means drag race, but drag racing doesn't have the thing up there in the top right at all. Plus, drag racing events you unlock later in the game. I think after Blacklist 13, you start getting drag racing events. I personally like the drag racing events. They're a lot easier than these races when it comes to controlling the car, but harder when it comes to winning, because in the drag race events, you actually have to shift the car, and you have to time the shift properly. But in drag racing, you don't have to make the turns or anything. The car does that for you. All you have to do is change lanes when needed. And all you gotta do for that is just tap either left or right when you're steering. So, drag racing's pretty fun. What?
Put the vehicles down.
There's a cop.
These guys don't look like they want to stop. Stand by.
Dude, I just barely started and my heat level is already 2.5 bars from normal heat level. That's nuts. At least it isn't me with my Supra. I got the heat level on that up to 2.5 because, so I had gone out, my heat level was at 2. At heat level 2, they start regularly sending units, both undercover and civic, to look for you. And they will start chasing you on site compared to waiting for you to do something. My Supra was at heat level 2, so I take it into the shop, I change the color, change the body kit and everything, so it went back down to no heat level. Right after I get out of the shop, a cop starts going after me from a car, and it puts my level up to 2.5, right after spending $5,000 to lower my heat. Honestly, really, it really pissed me off when that happened. Dude, it's gonna never happen. Nice. I was hoping that got me. There's only 3 of them there, though. There's another pursuit breaker coming up this way. Ah, there's 4 of them now. Ah, fluffing cops. Nitrous right now would be useful. Nitrous isn't something that you use a ton. You use nitrous for acceleration, so recovering from crashes, recovering from screwed up corners. That's when you use nitrous. Not when you're just trying to hit your top speed. Unless your top speed is the only way to go to get away from something, you use your nitrous for acceleration. Ooh, that cop's seen me for a second. If I can just get in this hiding spot and make it work. Oh, it's working, it's just not telling me. Hiding spots are the blue circles on the map when you're in cooldown. What they do is they speed up the time when you're in the cooldown. The longer you're in the hiding spot, the better. The hiding spot is basically a spot on the map where there is no way for the cops to see you, so you don't have to worry about them coming after you again. Lap knockout, otherwise known as elimination. That's cobalt right there. I like the vinyl on it. Not a huge fan of the body kit or spoiler, but I like the vinyl. I don't know, I've always just been one to look at other cars and be like, yo, that's pretty cool. Because my cars generally don't turn out very cool anyways. After I beat Blacklist 13, I could just show you the Supra from my career. I don't think it's really cool. It was just a design that I liked that got the cops off of me quicker, or that got my heat down, which is all I really needed. But the design changes up a lot. Sorry, I run out of things to say. Sorry about the lack of commentary now. I guess just sit back, relax, and enjoy the game. Lap 1 down. So because this is an elimination race, every lap, one driver is eliminated. And it's always the driver in last place. So as long as I can stay in first place, no one can beat me. No one can eliminate me. Which is good. Oh, my heat level is getting pretty high for the beginning of the game. I should probably not be able to drop it. I just do that when I beat Blacklist 15. I'm dropping the heat. Ooh. Hi there. Nearly clipped him. Worst thing to do in a race like this is crash your car. Because in a race like this, one screw up could mean a big difference. As I screw up, how's that firewall on it? One screw up can make a big difference. Turns around and screws up. Well, that made a big difference. See, guys, second place is now gaining on me, and fast, because they kept their speed while I lost all of it. No. No. Back away. Go back to second place where you belong and stay there. Because I will not tolerate being beat in a race on the last lap as by the only other driver. I will not tolerate that. Because that happens so much, it's actually quite irritating. The toll booth races in this game are basically just like every other Need for Speed game's version of the checkpoint. Lap knockout is just the elimination race. I think those are the only two that the races are renamed.
Hey man, that chump Sonny is looking for a run. He's still pretty fresh on the blacklist, so now's your chance. Don't blow it.
Not gonna blow it. I'm gonna go take Sonny down. Let's go. I'm really close to his race point, so I'll just drive there. Never mind, I won't drive there. I'll just jump to the safe house and go from there. Which is a really neat feature that you can just jump to the safe house. Whoops, I accidentally clicked something on my phone. I didn't mean to do that. Blacklist 15, let's see. All race events completed, all milestone. My current bounty is 24,000. The donut shop. The coffee shop is a likely place to find cops, and they don't like being disturbed when they're out on a break. That's funny that the donut shop is a police hotspot. Rosewood Police Station, the fire station, and the Forest Green Country Club. The penitentiary isn't on here, that's weird. Normally the penitentiary's on there. See, do 2 races every blacklist. 2 circuits in this case. I got him. I got him. I'm gonna take him out with a stock car. No, I'm not meaning that in the term of NASCAR. I'm meaning that in the term like no upgrades. I can take him. That car sucks. Honestly, the stats on that car are probably better than the stats on mine. The only difference is that he's easier to beat. Which is the funny part. Whenever you if you get the card that gives you the pink slip on a a Blacklist car, it's always better than your car is when you beat them, yet somehow you beat them when their car's better in every way. Better top speed, acceleration, handling, everything. Yet you beat them, turn around, and use their car to beat someone else. Yeah, see, his car's better, but I'll end up beating him. The NPCs never push their cars to the limit like the players do. What a way to spin your car, buddy. Another really cool thing to do is that. Being aggressive with the Blacklist. That's the best way to go about it, as a matter of fact. Get aggressive, use pursuit breakers on them. You see a logging truck, tap the trailer and make the logs fall off and block the road on the other racer. Do dirty things when you're racing against the Blacklist. The dirtier you get with the Blacklist racers, the higher the chances of you winning on. Because the Blacklist racers use the shortcuts. If you don't use the shortcuts, but you're good at being aggressive, use the aggression to your advantage. Do what I do. When I'm racing against the Blacklist and I don't use the shortcuts, I will use every dirty trick in the book. I'll come up next to him and nudge him into concrete barrier walls. I'll nudge him into traffic. I'll come up in front of him and use a pursuit breaker just to add 1,000 feet to the distance. That's the best way to take out most wanted for a Blacklist racer. Also, this first race is almost over. Would you look at that? Oh, he was gaining right there. Oh, never mind. This is a 2-lap race. I thought that was lap 2. I may have to restart the race now. I looked up and I seen the 2, but I thought it said lap 2 out of 2, and then I realized right as I passed, never mind, this is like a 4-minute race. Yeah, that was something special for me to do. I got him, I got time. I got time, I got distance, and I got the handling in my car down. I got it. See, I'm coming up. Tap. Tap, get out of my way. His car's glitching out. If you guys don't notice, his car keeps jerking from side to side. Yeah, his car was glitching out there. I noticed it. So if you guys did, then cheers to you, but his car was definitely glitching. I've always found it finding video game glitches, because normally, as long as the glitches aren't being used against you to hurt you as a player, then they're funny. I've seen glitches where I've dropped pursuit breakers on top of cops and seen them glitch through the pursuit breaker and then go flying up in the air doing barrel rolls and everything. I've seen glitches during the Blacklist Racers cutscene where the car will spin or start glitching all over the place and then roll and everything. I've seen it all. It's hilarious. If I can manage to find it, I will be getting Need for Speed Undercover, and that might just become another racing game series. Honestly, Need for Speed Undercover is really good. That was the very first racing game I ever played, and that was actually the game that got me hooked on the Need for Speed franchise. Undercover is an amazing game. It's really easy, but it's amazing. The story behind Need for Speed Undercover is you play as an undercover cop who's being planted in car gangs as a mole to try to take them out from the inside, just to be caught up in a much bigger conspiracy. I'm not going to spoil anything about it, but it's a really good game with really interesting mechanics. And honestly, some of the best race types in the Need for Speed series. highway races, outrun races, amazing. Now you see my car glitching out too. See my car glitching through the ground here and there. I don't see how I was able to hit that wall. Hitting that wall was just stupid on my part. But I'll get him. Again, as always, I got the time and I got the space. And I got more than enough track to work with. I know this area. I know these shortcuts. Get out of my way! Sorry, I keep looking back, making sure that he ain't coming up on me too quickly. Because if he is, then I gotta find ways to start taking him out, like pursuit breakers such as the gas station. That gas station is a pursuit breaker. If you hit the gas pump, the station will blow up. Really amazing pursuit breaker. It's got a spectacular explosion. Oh, that never happens to me. That sucks. You know what I got? This car's slow. He doesn't full throttle the friggin' throttle. Yeah, see, he was on a brake there. Yeah, his brake lights were lit up. He was using the brake. I love seeing things like that. This game's programmed similar to the new Most Wanted, where if the Most Wanted driver gets too far ahead, then they'll start tapping the brakes to give you time to catch up, to make the race more fair. But if they're too far behind, they'll teleport or get a speed boost to catch up. That's something not a lot of people know in the Need for Speed games. The bosses, they are programmed to basically give you a fair race every time. It's a real dirty move for EA to pull that, but it happens. Alright, I can get unique visual upgrades, unique part upgrades, or performance upgrades, or I can choose two of these. I'm going to choose one. Get out of jail for free. Extra cash, extra 10 grand, meaning that one was the pink slip. It's randomized every time, so you never know when you're going to get the pink slip or not, or where the pink slip is. Honestly, it really blows that I didn't get the pink slip. Alright, Taz. He drives a Lexus IS300. Strength is in sprint races. This crazy fool is a major heat scorer. Blacklist gave him the name Taz. He hates cops and they hate him. Watch yourself around this guy. He prowls the streets of Rosewood looking for newbies. I ain't a newbie. Taz. I don't like his car. His car is special. I like the design on it, like the whole vinyl with the skull and everything. I don't like the car though. Yeah, the description really plays out. He is an aggressive racer. Even while I was racing him, he got aggressive with it. New cars and parts. Now that you beat Sonny, the local shops are going to help you out with parts and upgrades to your ride. There will be new cars to buy too if you're interested. Remember to choose smart, because cash ain't always easy to earn. Plan out which cars you want and what upgrades you're going to make. Don't assume you can buy everything or that driving a stock car will get you to the top. Alright. What did that say about Taz? Taz just sent me a list of the races and milestones that you need to beat to get a shot at his Blacklist position. Taz isn't new to this game, so you're gonna have to prove you're ready to race him by winning races, beating the milestone challenges, and racking up more bounty with the police. Alright. Something I don't like about front-wheel drive cars is that you can't do donuts. See, even backwards you can't do donuts. Irritates me. Alright, let's go check out what I can do to the ride. Let's go see what upgrades I can throw into it. Because I remember all upgrades, or all... You can't buy any parts for your car until after you beat Blacklist 15. Which I did. So I got... body kits. And body kit's not worth it. Spoilers. I don't see why anybody would put a spoiler on a hatchback. That's just stupid. Rims. Hoods, roof scoops. Performance. Oh, let's see. Cold air intake, sports muffler, and an intake manifold. Let's get a race engine. Racing transmission. Racing suspension. Dry shot nitrous. Gotta beat Blacklist 14 for tires. Racing brakes. And I gotta beat Taz to unlock turbo upgrades. Alright, let's see. I got me some new parts. Let's repaint my car. That way people don't, because I gotta drop my heat with the cops. Let's do it blue. I've always thought that the Golf looks good in blue. But not baby blue. I like that blue. That blue looks nice. I'm gonna get that blue. Let's see. Vinyls. What vinyls do I got? Body. Yeah, see, these vinyls are the ones that I like. I got... Oh, the vinyls for this car are different from the Supra. Let's see. Let's do that vinyl. And make it... black. And I need aftermarket rims for that. Let's tint the windows. Alright, let's do medium black tint. Decals. Oh yeah, those are like sponsorship decals. And put numbers on the side, customize the gauge and that the car has when you're driving. Let's see. There we go. Drop my heat and it made my car look nicer. There we go. Now I can head back to the safe house, save to this Elias, show you guys the Supra, and call it good. Now this game is amazing. Honestly, I love this game. There's no denying I love it. Alright. So that right there is the recording, so you guys know this right here, that is my Toyota Supra. This car is honestly something I'm going to be trying to get when I take on the Blacklist racer that owns this car when in the recording file. I love this car. This car's amazing. It's so much better than the stock cars you can get. Yeah. That has been Need for Speed Most Wanted. Of course, this is the 2005, the old one, the legendary. Thank you guys for watching. If you have any game recommendations, let me know down in the comments. Or PM me, DM, whatever you want to do. I love this game. I'd recommend it to anybody. don't forget to like and subscribe. And while you're at it, hit the bell icon. That way you guys know when I do things like this. Or when I go and, or when I go off and do, like, upload normally. So yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hold on while I switch tabs for a second. This game, you can find this game on Steam. It's honestly, as I said, an amazing game. So again, thank you guys for watching. Need for Speed Most Wanted, guys. Amazing game. Get it. It's worth the money. But yeah. I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.